Wis. The big game is almost here, and I wish my Broncos were there. So there's a good shout out to you, Mark. And we all know it's about the way more than what happens on the field. It's food, family, friends, and a full day of fun. Joining us with the ultimate game day scoop is three-time Super Bowl champion Mark Schlereth. Mark, great to see you. When it comes to the big game, where do we even begin?
Well, I always begin with the television set. You got to have a great TV. If you're going to have a great party, LG OLED Evo TVs, OLED TVs, been the world's number one TV for the past 13 years because they deliver perfect blacks, vivid colors, ultra smooth action, zero blur, and immersive sound. Hey, bring every snap, every replay, every TV right into your living room. That's LG OLED TVs, 55 inches to 97 inches. You can check it out at LG.com. And then everybody loves wings. Purdue's air fryer ready crispy wings, restaurant quality at home in just 18 minutes or less. Hey, from the freezer to the air fryer to the plate, it's that simple. Flavors like roasted, hot and spicy, lemon pepper, crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Chicken's raised with zero antibiotics. Delicious, high quality wings, always a hit. Purdue.com for more information. Then level up the beverages this year. How about wine instead of just beer and soda? That's why I partnered with Bodo Box Premium Traditional Wines, better in a better package from 3-liter box to the Bodo Box Minis on ice. You never need a corkscrew, just open and pour. Try the Bodo Box Bright Side, a refreshing white blend. It's perfect for pairing with all those salty snacks. Bodobox.com for more information.
All right, let's switch gears, Mark, and
Yeah.
talk football. Who are you picking to win it all and why?
Well, I'm going to take the Seahawks. I think both teams are great. And I think New England, over the last 3 playoff games, their defense has really led them to this point. They've been exceptional, especially in that AFC Championship game where they limited the Broncos to 7 points and they really shut down the running game. But Seattle, over the last 6 weeks or so, there is nobody that I have seen on film play better football overall than the Seattle Seahawks. And I tell you what, both offensively, defensively, one of the things I always look at, a coach told me this years ago. He said, hey, watch special teams. When you watch special teams, the team that can cover and that can kick return and do all those things with aggressiveness, they usually have more depth than the other teams they play against. And Seattle has been phenomenal over the last 5 or 6 weeks, both offensively, defensively, but most importantly, for me, special teams. So I think that's what gives them the advantage. I'll take the Seahawks in this one.
So this is really cool. Matchups. What do you think are the key matchups when you're watching this game, which that could likely decide the game?
Well, I think a couple of things. Number one, I think when you look at the Seahawks, their defensive front seven, their linebackers and their defensive line, how do they match up with the New England Patriots offensive line? Two rookies on the left side of that
Mm.
offensive line. They've been very good, but they have given up pressures. They have given up a lot of sacks throughout the playoffs. And remember, in the first 2 playoff games, you're talking about 10 sacks total given up by the New England Patriots and forced 6 fumbles from the quarterback, Drake May, 3 of them lost. So if you can create pressure, you can get Drake May on the ground, you might have a chance to get the ball out. And that left side of the line with those rookie offensive linemen, that's a great matchup for Seattle right there. And I think that you look at New England, I mean, Drake May has been exceptional with the deep ball. I thought the Broncos really shut him down last week. He only had 80 yards passing. And I think the Seahawks have an excellent secondary as well. I think the biggest thing for me, though, coming into this game is I love the Sam Darnold story. I mean, he was considered a bust when he got drafted 3rd overall by the New York Jets 3 years
Jets.
there or so.
Yeah.
And they dumped him to Carolina, who dumped him to Minnesota. Then he wins 14 games with Minnesota, and they kick him to the curb. He has found a home in Seattle with a stop in San Francisco as well to learn how to play quarterback at the NFL level. I'm telling you, it's a great story. It's one of those, we always talk about, hey, if you presented this story to Hollywood, they kick it out because it's unrealistic. It's a great story, and he is playing unbelievable football. Outdueled Matthew Stafford, who's probably going to be the NFL MVP this year.
It's
So
go ahead, Michael.
yeah, just a quick follow up on that. Do you think he's that one player who steps up and becomes a difference maker, or do you have others? Like honestly, I was so impressed by JSN watching him play throughout the playoffs. Powerful
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, no question. And I'm telling you, this is one of those things about the NFL Combine that's coming down the pike here in a while. We get so enamored by, 40 times and bench press tests. And one of the things I always say to people is if you can do 225 on the bench test for a lot of reps, that doesn't make you a great football player. It makes you good at benching. If you run a really fast 40, that doesn't make you a great football player. That makes you a great track star. JSN was a 4.52 40 guy, which is in today's NFL not the fastest of 40 times, but he is uncoverable. At the top of his route, man, he creates instant separation. He's been amazing. They threw a smoke screen to him, which is no blockers, nobody out there. The DB is off him by about 10 yards. They just throw the ball out to him, man. He shakes down the DB, almost breaks his ankle, and then almost shakes down the safety for about 13 yards. I mean, the guy has been phenomenal. He's been so much fun to watch, and the connection he and Sam Darnold have
Oh
are
yeah.
just extraordinary.
So, Mark,
Yeah.
I'm picking the Patriots because I think they're one of the best in preparing for a game. You got 2 weeks. You see the weakness in the offensive line. What game plan would you have for the Patriots so that they can stop the blitz? Because that was the thing that the Broncos had completely figured out. Can they do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, well, obviously, one of the things they did, even though they didn't run it for a lot of yards per carry, they gave Stevenson 25 carries, I think, in that game. And then Drake May, like one of the issues that you get if you're going to bring pressure, if you bring pressure, you play a lot of man to man coverage. Now, Seattle in the NFC Championship game played a ton of man to man, but they weren't worried about Sam Darnold taking off, or excuse me, they weren't worried about Matthew Stafford taking off and running the ball. And so they played a bunch of man to man. You play man to man against the New England Patriots, Drake May will eviscerate you. He had 65 plus yards rushing in
Oh
the
yeah.
game against Denver. And that's been a big part of his game is creating third down runs, moving the chains with those things. So it's going to be something that they can take advantage of in New England against Seattle if they decide to start playing a lot of man-to-man like they did against the Rams.
And my final follow-up question, will the Broncos be back next year? Do you think they can get back to the AFC Championship or maybe even further?
I hope so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think they can, but I think what Bo Nix has done has been absolutely unbelievable. I think he'll bounce back from that ankle injury, and hopefully they've got him right back in here. But hey, you don't ever take it for granted, man. It's hard to get here. It's hard to get to the championship game, no question about it.
All right, we
One thing
appreciate.
we've learned,
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
Go,
Just
Michael.
real quick comment. One thing we've learned is, man, the league is stacked with some really nice young quarterbacks right now.
Yeah, no question about it. It certainly is. Hey, man, always a pleasure to be with you guys. Enjoy the big game, man, and we'll look forward to catching up later on down the line.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very
All right.
much.
That was a special simulcast Neil Hayes Show and $1 Million Minutes with Michael August, guys. Take care. He's already out.